Okay, welcome back to Hermitcraft. So I was in the middle of recording and I accidentally hit my stop recording button, but I will quickly explain what's going on here. Previously I was looking for a slime island, and I went off to the southwest, or southeast, I mean. And now my map is not working because I'm inside. Hop out here real quick. Big giant long journey off this direction. You can even see my return path here, coming back up the other side. And I also went to the west off this way, and I found a village to the west in this desert area here, as well as a temple. Let me see if I can zoom in so you can see it. Yeah, here's the temple right there, and there's a village just north of it. Nothing super special, but that's the first village I've found. Continued west, searched out basically the entire perimeter of the desert here, and further to the west until I hit water, and I just kind of scouted out the coastline there and then came back. Anyway, I went out looking for slime islands. Never found one. So I figured, okay, well, the next direction I'm going to go is north. I went north. Let's see if you can see it here. So here's the house. I went north this far. There's a slime island right there across the water from the house. That's how far I went and found a slime island. Now, previously in modded Minecraft, I would always go north first when exploring out from the house. If I had done so again this time, I would have found that yesterday. Well, 2 days ago, probably. But I did not go north, and decided to change it up a little bit and go east first, and that's where it got me. So anyway, there was a purple slime tree up there, so I cut that down, got the saplings, brought them back, got 5 of them, planted them here in front of the house. There they are. So now I have a source of purple slime and green slime that I can renew whenever I need to. I also took out all the farm bits here and replaced it with rice in these main crop zones here, and beetroot in one of the 3x3 areas where the worms are. And I left the redstone flowers over there, just because I want to have some of that stuff for a future project. Also, I mentioned like 20 seconds ago, well, probably longer than that now, it's been like 3 minutes, in the previous recording that is now lost to the ether, I mentioned, hey, you know what, I'm running out of storage space all the time, so I want to build the refined storage, which is 1.10's version of the ME system. And to make space for it, I started knocking out this back wall of the house. I knocked out 1 block and found this back cave here that I had previously gone around outside and put torches in. I didn't know it was actually this close to the house, to the living area here. So I'm finishing to knock out some of the stone here. Just built the first couple pieces of the refined storage system. First being the controller, secondly being the solderer. And these use a lot of quartz. So the silicone here is just cooked quartz, 1-to-1. 1 diamond here, and the quartz enriched iron, which is 3 iron and 1 nether quartz to make 4 ingots. And then a machine casing, which is 8 enriched iron, quartz enriched iron. So I made that, and then to make any of the other little bits you need, let's see, crafting this stuff, I can actually make those without it. Cables, importer. Okay, so we need these like processors and cores and things, and these you have to make in the solderer with redstone and gold and all kinds of other stuff. It's kind of like the what do you call it, silicone printer or pattern press or whatever it was called in the ME system way back when. Anyway, this is that thing's job, so we needed that. And we also have to connect it to the controller, either having it adjacent to or connecting with a cable. And the cables are glass, redstone, and more enriched iron to make 12. I'll be making some of that here in a minute. But I went to toggle the lighting to see where I need to put torches down, and the toggle lighting button is F7. My start stop record is F8, and I accidentally hit both of them simultaneously, and that's why the recording got shut off. And I'm having to re-explain myself again. But anyway, moving along. Nothing ever happened. I also just now went ahead and removed the door on the side of the house there, put another block of window in, so that door is now not a door, it's going to be just a wall. So we have front door, no side door, but there will be a back door to go that direction. Because most of the time I go that way is to go to the skeleton spawner over there, or not the skeleton, the zombie spawner off over there, but I can easily just use the front door and go around the front of the house instead of out that way. And any other time I go outside, that direction would be around out toward the swamp area in the back. And I will use this door now. So let's clear out a little space back here. I just moved that door to here. So built a little bit of wall, put the door down. So you actually did not miss much in the first few minutes of the original recording that is now gone. I think what I'm going to do here is lay out these parts of the refined storage system, see how much space I'm going to need total, and then kind of rearrange them as I need to. So, firstly, controller, let's put that there. Right click, redstone mode, ignore signals, scroll bar does nothing, uses RS per tick. Okay, that's a new one to me. Not sure what RS, refined storage energy? That's odd. Where do you get RS energy from? This is all of the blocks in refined storage. Is it wireless transmission? Detector, relay, interface, fluid interface. Oh well, let's go ahead and drop down our solderer. Boop, right there. Ignore redstone, okay. So the next thing I want to make is a storage block. So we need a solderer, basic processor, machine casing, 1K storage part. So machine casing, we can make that. Let me grab one of these crafting stations here. Put it right there. Oh, it actually shows the inventory of the solderer. That's awesome. Huh, cool. Alright, storage block, machine casing. There we go. And 1K storage part. Any kind of block, glass, any kind of item, silicone, 1 enriched iron, 1 redstone. Got plenty of that stuff. Goes right there. And a basic processor. Alright, so we need... here we go. So, printed basic processor is 1 iron ingot in the solderer. Alright, just a regular iron ingot. In you go. I assume nothing is going to happen. We need some sort of power for this thing. Fluid storage. I may need to read some documentation here, because nothing here seems to talk about energy or power except the wireless grid. Let's see here. Fluid grid, pattern grid, crafting grid, grid. And these need improved processors that use the solderer, so that's not it. Fluid storage, Import, export, constructor, destructor, detector, relay, interface. How about the interface? That also uses the solderer. So I need to find something that generates some kind of RS power, but does not use the solderer because it needs power. Huh. Crafting grid, pattern grid, crafting monitor, processing pattern encoder. That I'm sure will be useful. Disk drive, no, also needs the solderer. Creative storage, we don't want any of that. So how do I get RS power? Speed, these are all just upgrades. Wireless grid. That's odd. Can I just take, like, does this have power in it? Yes. Can I just take the controller and put it next to a... Yes, I can. Okay, so you can transmit RF into RS, apparently. And now we're using 3 RS per tick. Okay, how much other power is this using? A pretty good amount. Alright, let us... I don't have any lava left in there. I'm going to steal one from here. Get that generator going. At least temporarily. Okay, now then, back to what I was doing. So I need 1 iron to do that. And then I need to print a silicone. Okay. And then make one of these. The JEI is just so easy. It makes this way easier than like, okay, I need to figure out what I have, what I don't have, what goes where. No, you just click the little button. And now I have everything. Make that thing. Now this is using like a lot more power now? No, just 3 RS per tick. Huh, okay. Now we have a storage block. So I'm going to put a storage block there just so it's touching this. Now it's showing me all the things that are connected. We're now using 4 RS per tick. Okay, the storage block, does it hold items? No. Alright, let's make a disk drive, because I'm sure this will hold items, just like its predecessor, the ME system. So, disk drive, we have none of these. Let us make a chest first. Out of what kind of wood do we have? I need more planks. So, first things first. Let us make some more planks. Knew I was going to run out of something somewhere. Okay, disk drive, chest, this one. Back to the disk drive. Oh, open the crafting table. Disk drive. Why does it not want to show me? I need more quartz enriched iron. Okay. I need 3 more. Okay, I will make 4 more because they come in groups of 4. I need the advanced processor. Okay, back to the solderer. Need to make that, which is a diamond. Okay, we've got plenty of diamonds. Well, I've got 1 regular one left. I made some diamond spikes, by the way, to put in the zombie spawner, just so I could passively kill things and get the loot drops. So I now have a full set of steel armor. It's not in very good condition on the whole, but it does what it's supposed to do. Like, keep my inside bits on the inside. There we go. Let's cook one of these and get a diamond out. Okay. So that goes in there. See, we're still doing pretty good on the power. How is the generator looking? I need to just move this thing out of the way. I am not using that anytime soon. You can go over there. Alright, it is still running down the power. We still have a pretty good amount though. Alright, print advanced processor. And we have the redstone, we just need a printed silicone. So in that goes. Okay. Now make that. Oh, does it have to be an actual oak chest? Chest or chest wood? Chest wood. It might want an actual oak one because it says I'm missing that item. So let's go ahead and make a good old vanilla oak wood chest. And this other one I'll just toss in there. There we go. Take that. And yeah, now it says I have it. Good. And I can't do that in that. Must do here. Okay, now we should have all the parts. Yes, we do. Build the disk drive units thingy. And I also want to make some cable, because I'm running out of spots on the sides. Need some more quartz. Enriched iron. 5, I'm pretty sure I needed 6. Yes. Another batch of that. 12 cables. Alright, this is finished. Let us put the cable like so. And the disk drive can go on top, so I'm pretty sure that works. Yes, it does. Okay, it looks like the storage block has the same... I guess it's just the same as this disk drive, but it only holds... It's like one drive by itself. Alright, let's make a 1K storage disk to throw in here, just for starters. So the 1K storage part, I've already made one of those. I believe it's in my inventory somewhere. Or not. I thought I had made one. Oh well. 1K storage disk. We need the 1K storage part. Like that. And we need one more enriched iron. And there we go. Disk. In you go. Okay, so now how do we... Oh, it doesn't show up in here. Huh. It doesn't show up in its little slot like it's supposed to. Okay then. What does the 4K take? 3 1Ks and some more processors. Alright. That makes sense. What else do I want to make real quick? The crafter, yes. Grid? I think grid has to do with power management, just by the sound of it. Maybe, not quite sure. We'll go ahead and make one just in case we need one. So I need basically everything. Construction cores, 3 construction, 1 destruction. So to make this, I need printed improved processor, redstone, and printed silicone. So we're going to go back to the solderer here. Missing gold. Yes, I am. Not for long. There we go. All the gold ever. I'll be making 3 of those. Improved processor, 2 improved processors, 1 construction, 1 destruction. Okay. Gotta make sure I do this all in order here. Click on a thing I don't have, click the button, let it make it, rinse, repeat. Need that. Click the button, it makes it by itself. Okay, and then that should complete that unit. I think once we have the crafter available, I can just throw my inventory in there and we can auto craft from within the system instead of having to do this manually. Okay, so basic processor and glowstone. Done with that item. Now we want 2 improved processor. So I want this recipe twice. So 2 gold in there. And I'm pretty sure the other one was just printed silicone. Yes. As soon as this is done, drop 2 of those in there, take these out. Luckily the thing is fairly quick. Okay. Somebody likes using the horn on their car outside. And we need to just go ahead and make this twice. So drop the other one of each in there. So when you click the little button there, just regular left click, it just puts everything in where it's supposed to go one time. Shift and left click puts all of the items that you have into that recipe up to the maximum number that you can make total. Okay, so construction, 2 improved. Now we need the destruction core, which is 1 basic processor. So iron, silicone. Go ahead and just knock these out. And the redstone in the middle. And then we take that and add 1 nether quartz to it. Easy enough. There we go, destruction core. And then the entire thing, we need to make another machine casing. Go ahead and just make a few extras. Resort my inventory. Alright, grid, we are missing just the machine casing. So done. Need 1 more iron. Well, I thought I was making extras. And grid. Okay. That's probably not a good thing. Low on power. Alright, yeah, I'm getting there. Now the grid is where you store items? Yes. Apparently the grid is where you store items. Alright, we need more power going on here. Is it happy now? No, but it's getting there. Alright. Hey, at least there's a visual indicator of when your power is getting critically low. Good to know. We're using 7 RS per tick now. Alright, I'm going to need renewable energy for this. But hey, now we have a grid. So if that's the grid and that's where the items go, why do I need these storage disks? Because if I just like put that stuff in there, 0 out of 1,000. Oh, now this is full. Okay, the storage block is filling up first, and I guess I can set a priority. Alright. So let's go ahead and just toss. Well, actually, I'm gonna need this stuff. We need to make the crafter first, and then we can start throwing stuff in there on a whim. Grid, crafting grid. Need a crafting table, advanced processor, and another grid. Okay, if this is anything like the terminals, I can just take that and it's like a flat upgrade. So I need another diamond. Alright. Nope, in here. Let's just make a few. This is faster than putting them in the furnace. Okay. So diamond and silicone. And redstone. There we go. And I need a crafting table. Make sure it's like vanilla Minecraft crafting table, because that's what it seems to want. Advanced processor. In you go. Not so certain soldering to a wooden table is a good thing. Pretty sure you need some sort of metal surface there. Just burn the whole thing down. Oh well, it knows what it wants. Alright, crafting grid. Now, let's see. Does this function the same? Yes, it does, except for it's got a crafting table built in. Awesome. Pattern grid. Alright, so now we can get into where we're making patterns so this thing can auto-craft eventually. Good. Alright, so pattern grid, basically the exact same thing and a pattern, which is just any kind of glass or fused glass, redstone, and more iron. Alright. Then the actual crafter. Yeah, it still just says grid there, not crafting grid. Alright, so I will... Well, actually, there's one more thing I want to test out. If I put that there, give me these items back. Knock that out. If I put this, like, there, it still knows about everything in the system, right? This still says... Yeah, it still says there's a crafting grid there. Oh, it's dying on me again. I'm gonna have to go get lava. Alright, well. I am going to, off camera, build this crafter. This is all kind of the same stuff I've already made. It's actually just a repeat of all the same stuff I've already made here. And that will be the thing that auto crafts items for us, as long as we have the materials in the system. And then I'm going to make the pattern grid so we can teach the system how certain items are made, so it knows what to do. And I'll probably make some more of these storage disks and not any of these blocks. And go refill my lava tank. So, thanks for coming by, thanks for watching. Sorry about the having to catch you up on the beginning, but I guess it kind of worked out because it saved me a little bit of time and we don't go way over 30 minutes here. And yeah, leave a like if you're enjoying the series. And until next time, I'll see you then. Have a good day.